Definitely looks so cool, man. I'm telling you, by the end of these 3 hours, you're going to be a gamer. Not only that, you're going to be a mini chef as well, especially after such an easy recipe that we're about to get into. Now, if you are looking for a dessert that's both elegant as well as effortless, these vanilla custard tartlets are definitely made to impress. Now, with creamy vanilla custard nestled in a crisp golden pastry, and then also just topped with some fresh fruit because it's summer after all, this treat is perfect for family gatherings. And when I say family gatherings, I mean our feel-good fam. So I've got to ask Graham to come and join us because we're going to make a little dessert together. Super simple, super easy.
Jeez, you've been busy.
I've been busy.
I've only left you for about 30 seconds. You've already made
That's
little
all it
cups.
takes.
You've chopped the fruit. Wow. You've
Okay,
melted
have
the
you worked
butter.
with phyllo pastry before?
I know you're asking me as if it's some indication of my confidence or ability with phyllo pastry, in which case I'll say no. I've never worked with phyllo pastry before because...
Well, neither have I.
I would imagine it is quite challenging, but we have played with phyllo pastry on the show.
Yeah.
Wow, you handle that gigantic knife.
You know what?
With
It's on my Christmas
confidence.
list. I want a knife for Christmas.
Oh, a chef's knife is
want
a
a
very
chef's
special
knife.
thing, hey? It's
I must
a very
be careful
special
though,
thing.
because I'm very clumsy.
Yeah.
Okay, then I've got to cut it. So you cut it down the side, and then
Okay.
you cut it in four, because essentially we're going to layer it up in here, right?
For sure. So you want some kind of
So-
little rectangle square type vibes.
Mathematics.
I suppose make the most of the
Let's go
phyllo that
half.
you've got, hey?
Yes,
You're just dividing. You're going in twos. Nice. No, that's a great way to
That's more
approach it.
rectangle than square.
I know, but it's fine because that's the shape
We're going to
of
make it work.
the thing. And you can have, because you want
I
some...
appreciate you,
No,
Greg.
but that could be great because you want some corners to kind of extend a little bit
You
further
do.
so that you've got that beautiful little crispy kind of fold there. I love that. It looks like a flower with the petals
And it's going to
opening up.
complement the custard so nicely because crispy and the soft creaminess is going to be delicious. So
Ooh,
you
are
do
you
this
doing layers
4
and layers
times
and
over.
layers?
Yes. I told you, baking is not my
wow.
strength, but with the help of...
I'd put some young caster sugar in there with that cinnamon, I think, because I love cinnamon sugar as like a flavor profile.
Yes.
And I think these are, I mean, this is great because you're getting obviously the sugar from the fruit. The berries are just popping at the moment. Blueberries are on another level.
These
so I
blueberries
love that.
especially.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. But I love this. This is quite a creative jumping off point where you, if you kind of think about it, you can take this in a number of different directions. And of course, with the vanilla flavored custard
So
to round it off,
good.
you could pretty much put anything inside the cup and just put the vanilla custard on top and it would be amazing. I think.
Exactly. This took way more concentration than I thought
I
it was
know, but
going
you're
to.
doing it. You're taking it very, very seriously, which is great.
Okay, essentially that's what it needs to look like. So you do that a couple of times over. Do you want to try your hand at that?
I'll try that.
Okay.
Are you going to?
I'm gonna pass it to you, yeah.
Are you swapping places?
I am.
There we go.
Because, I mean,
But
ta-da!
yours is going to look identical to theirs. That looks beautiful, man. Well done.
Thank you, Greg, because I want to tell you more about this
Excuse me,
delicious
leaning-
custard
leaning
as I
across you.
spilt and cleaned up my station. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So this custard, right?
Yeah.
I think by now we all know that I really love custard, vanilla custard in particular, clover vanilla custard in particular. But this one does provide a rich, creamy filling that pairs really beautifully with the light, flaky phyllo pastry, right? The shells that we're going to be pouring it into. And then also really delicious with the bursts of flavor of the fruit on top. It's so easy when it comes to entertaining. It's something that doesn't take too long. You can get in the kitchen, make it, get in, get out, done. Now, made with 75% real dairy, Clover's custard offers an authentic, full-bodied vanilla flavor that shines through every single bite. It's ready to use, which means there's no need to whip or even blend. All you have to do is pour it or spoon it. Any method, it will still taste just as delicious. And with this tart in particular, Graham, you are speeding through this.
Are you talking about me? Why did you point at me when you said this tart in
Didn't mean
particular?
to, but now that
Okay.
you mentioned it. Okay, so this is what we do, right? We do this in the oven for 12 to 15
Okay.
minutes, and then it becomes this magic over here. And what we do with that is we take our custard, and we literally
glug
just
it.
pour
I think
it.
that's the term. You were using pour as I think
It's
you glug.
glugging
You
it
glug the custard. I
in.
think that's how it actually officially works. So you're going with how many slices of the phyllo? 4
4 in each cup.
in each little. And I think the rectangle is actually essential to get those perfect little kind of
The
petal
edges?
leaves, as I say. I think you've done a superb job. girl.
Thank
Well
you.
done.
Didn't I tell you I was a pro in the kitchen?
You did, hey? And I think I ridiculed you on
I
live TV,
ridiculed
as
me
you
too.
said.
Okay, and then you go in with berries. Do you like all kinds of berries?
Yeah, no,
Strawberries,
mix it up. I think
blackberries?
the joy of living where we do is that you just get exquisite fresh berries. So use
Yes.
whatever you have, but blueberries at the moment just seem to be about 9 times bigger.
They do, and also
great.
firmer. And I love a big and firm berry. Like, give it to me.
I know,
all
people
day.
have always said that about you, Carissa.
Carissa loves it. A big and firm berry. Okay, you can find this at expressoshow.com. And isn't that the most perfect little bit?
And it kind of looks like you've been to a shop and bought them.
Right?
They actually
And
look-
that's my
they look
favorite
pro.
genre of hosting. If somebody says, that looks like you went to a shop and it only took me 5 minutes, I'm super
That could be
excited.
a question on a dating profile. What is your genre of hosting? Well, I prefer the 0.5% hosting contribution where the job is done by someone else and I steal the kudos.
Well, you continue doing that. I'm going to try to package this and send it over to Joburg in the meantime.
Sell it.
Because, Zanele, you need to taste some of this.
What's new from Clover? This festive season, indulge in the new creamy and smooth Clover Custard. Transform your ordinary desserts to extra delicious moments for you and your family. Try it. You'll love it. Clover, made with love.